beginner host early, sure, but I'm talking about just take a look at what icons and try to sift through the BS and try to figure out what cameras are on what level, you know, gun icons, comic icons throughout the day.
See, my normal thought would be that we'd totally have someone walk in and be like, okay, I work here, and they'd kind of scout. They wouldn't hit the place, they just scout it out, right? We don't really have anyone who's able to do that too well. I mean, the other option would be astral projection, but we also don't have someone who can really do that. So that means our option is kind of you basically hitting the host to figure out where it is. You hack it, you figure out where the security systems are.
You have a full mage, I'm just saying.
By astral projection, do you mean remote viewing? That thing the FBI does? Because if so, Corky does remote viewing. He doesn't do astral perception, though.
Okay, yeah. Hammerhead will kind of look at Corky. You want to go take a look in there?
Like, without everyone else? It seems a bit risky. Shouldn't we?
No. Like, you know what like mages do? You just kind of...
I wish.
You know, you look at it from afar.
Oh, okay. Oh, so this happens a lot. No, it's not just mages that can do that. Really, anyone can do it if you like, put your mind to it. Really, like there's a lot of books actually, even in like the 1960s. Like way back before any of the awakening stuff happened. There's reports of the FBI, and CIA. They hire these guys to do something called like remote viewing, and it's basically you just gotta like put yourself in another place. You know?
I'm sorry, I wasn't quite listening while you were talking about shit that happened about 100 years ago.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I figured you did. I recorded it on this device. I'll just put it on loop while I do it.
Oh. Okay.
Here, I'll even send you a couple of videos that'll help the time. Because I'm gonna go into like it's like a meditative position, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of hard to.
It's our best meditar.
Thank you very much for that.
Not a problem. I'm just here to help.
So he's gonna turn up some Orzet rap in his head while he's having to listen to those videos.
Rap that needs tusks.
Well, I don't know, like inner city orc rap, I'm guessing. There used to be orc-exploitation rap. Apparently there's a huge craze like a decade ago. Not that stuff, but probably as the result of that stuff.
Yeah.
Shit. Oh, shit. Oh. Satoru Iwata died.
Yeah.
Fuck. Shit, fuck. Alright, so, are we ready for that wonderful, magical, remote viewing time, I guess? Is that what we're doing now? Is that why everyone's quiet except for me?
I was waiting for Mr. Voro to tell me about that matrix search, but we could wait. We could do this first.
The matrix or the astral projection will occur before you get anything back from the matrix search.
Fair enough. Then that works.
Boom.
Yeah,
So
I think you doing some scouting would be viable. I know it's quirky though, so as much as he would do, it's fine. Yeah.
Well, yeah, like he's found that for some reason there are sometimes where like there are these moments where like he just has these heavy mental blocks that prevent him from going any further. These are also known as astral barriers that he can't get past. So he'll pop out of his body, in a metaphorical sense only, of course.
And head over to the site?
Yeah. Mentally.
Sure enough, it does in fact have have one of those blocks around it. You can see if you can get through it.
Okay, alright, well, before he goes too far into it, Yeah. So what's that? Like, if you were to put a like numerical assignment to this blockade that he's found within his own mind, what would that number be?
What would that number be? Well, you got 3 successes, so you get to know if it's higher or lower than yours, and it is higher than your mental, one might even say mystical capabilities to see remotely.
Okay. So we're talking about at least 14 dice on a mechanical level.
That is correct.
Okay. All right. Well, good game, guys. Back to the body. Like, as far as like a magic plus charisma, that's 10 dice. Yeah, that ain't happening. 10 versus 14 is a loss every time. So,
Yeah, sorry, man.
that's cool.
If it makes you feel any better, there's not a single mage that could get through most corporate barriers reliably on the first try, though you can try to. Sneaking through doesn't alert them if you fail, so.
Sneaking through doesn't alert them if you fail?
Yeah, just trying to ease your way through.
That seems counterintuitive to.
Yeah, I know.
Like, I thought that was the whole point. Like, it's like, I thought that was the. My
Do
brain
you
hurts
know
from this.
if the barriers really worked?
Like, I'm confused as to why the barrier is there.
To keep people from just going through and not. You have to loiter if you are trying to squeeze through it, and that's ripe for you to get seen by a watcher spirit. By a watcher, rather.
Okay, all right. I'll just. I'm gonna take
I
words
just
for it.
realized something that I didn't mention to the team. Aisha's whiz at making fake IDs, just in case it comes up.
Who is?
Aisha has forgery 6 with a spec and false IDs.
Unfortunately for you, there's you can't create things that'll last outside this run.
I don't need them to last outside this run.
I
just need them to work for
suppose.
this run.
I suppose.
Wait, what do you think I was gonna ask? Can I make myself my own rating 6 or some shit? No.
I don't. People are dumb, man.
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, the best part about the aura is that I need to state this for the record. It's what I normally do, but I have not stated it. I just now realized. Corky thinks that he's mundane, and he thinks that so hard that I've given him masking, and his masking is of a mundane version of himself.
Even when he's astrally projecting.
Especially when he's astrally projecting.
Oh my
So-
god, that is the dumbest thing I've experienced.
Yeah, no, it's dumb. It's not supposed to work. I'm letting you know what it is.
Noted. It didn't come up,
Okay.
but
I guess I have to auto fail through this.
you have to what?
I'm gonna try to sneak through here.
Oh,
What's
how many
this?
masking dice do you have?
I have 10 dice. Do you want me to start with that?
Nah.
Okay. So I have 10 dice in both things. So here is the sneaking.
Give me a general sensing as well. You do not succeed.
All right.
It got 5 successes.
You got 5 successes?
Yeah.
Good thing about Corky is.
Corky. There's a watcher that's doing rounds, but he isn't looking at you right now.
All right, hold on. I succeeded.
No,
Shit.
you tied.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Succeeding is tying.
No, in this case it isn't.
Succeeding is tying. That's what my mom always told me. That's why it was okay that I tied all those times. And sometimes tying means losing.
Actually, let me look this up because I'm
Defend
pretty
it for the
sure.
guys.
Goddamn places handing out participation medals. This is America.
And yeah, no, it doesn't.
All right. Okay. I guess try again.
All right, you got one more attempt before the Watcher comes and sees you trying to walk through.
Ugh, for fuck's
You can
sake.
imagine this however you would like is quirky, but yeah, no, I won't make you take reduced dice.
Oh.
You can chuck 2 more.
Oh, well, that's drastically different. I should probably just roll the 1 extra die.
Oh well. Well, it got 5 successes again because it likes to underperform. So, you know, if you want to edge,
Yeah, I'm staring at 4 with the 10. I have to get through this a second time is the only issue. Well, the good news is with corporations is that they typically put a big front and then they forget about the interior because they assume that they're safe, which is nice. Um. Fuck it.
Are you gonna edge this or not?
Say again?
You edging this?
I'm debating it. I honestly, the thing is, as valuable as I think zooming around the place is, the chances of me getting caught if it's a super corp facility are higher than the value of the information that I'm getting.
It's an A
If we,
corp.
like,
It's
if
not
we can,
super-
say again?
It would probably be harder for me to deck than it would. You know what? Whatever. Do what you're gonna do.
Okay, so quick poll. Do we think this is the easier option, or do we think that alternate means is the easier option?
You know what? I think I'd probably deck it easier.
But
But
opinions?
it'll be hard, but it'll still be
Yeah.
more reliable. It either happens or it doesn't.
Yeah. What say the other 2 members? Because I don't want to have this be the Decker Magi show. So, guys,
Whichever is fine by me.
God damn, that's not an answer.
All right, fine. You want an answer? We will give you an answer.
No, you're doing a D6. I don't care. Moving on to Dagon.
What's up?
Magic
do you
it
think this
is.
Which one? No, I already said that you don't matter.
Yeah, it's too late. He said magic.
So, Dagon, is this the more reliable option in your mind, or is decking?
You going through magic or decking it, you mean?
Yeah.
Well, it really depends on honestly, probably the decking.
Okay.
I think magic is useful in the sense that what you would do is you'd go in there, but I also think I don't know if Corky would know to do this, which is why I'm saying this, but like technically what a mage would do if they were, an intelligent mage, they'd probably go in there and they'd be like, huh, where is all the magical defense concentrated? That's probably where the thing is that we need to steal.
Yep.
And then you'd sort of have a general idea from that, but realistically, you'd get a much better idea from decking the place.
Yeah, and the other problem with that is that if we ever deal with Red Herring Incorporated.
Yeah, exactly. So decking is going to provide a guaranteed answer versus projecting, which just provides kind of an answer about the magical defenses.
Yeah, which are high. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is what we're expecting from a corp putting on a big front.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll just go back to my body then. I'll just say,
Yeah.
I was having a lot of trouble. Like there was a lot of mental blockage, like up front. The building, I just like I couldn't. I don't know. Like it was extremely strong. I can't really put it into words.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that. You want to go take a break? We'll go get some soy burgers or something.
Yeah, no, yeah, I got a headache. I
Also known as why I didn't bring Knight.
Knight rolls like 20 dice to get through barriers now.
Seriously? How?
Yep, Flux.
Does Flux actually add dice?
initiate
Yeah.
grade.
Initiate grade and changes it to intuition, which he boosts with a spell while fluxed.
Huh.
Yeah, I actually solved his barrier problem. Funny enough.
Yeah, like if you don't care about spirits and foci, Flux is amazeballs.
Yep. His foci doesn't function, but other than that, Flux is the shit. But yeah, other than that, that's an aside thing. It was just a little. I dug through Street Grimoire for a while to figure that problem out, but
Sorry, man.
but at any rate, I mean, realistically, I think it's up to Air Decker to get in there.
Yeah, then.
I mean, we could always just kick down the front door and start shooting, but I don't know about that. But I know that you were doing the data search on the kid first, so maybe that's where we'll pick up now.
Yeah.
In a couple hours, you will determine that it is the name of an obscure startup webcomic, Matrix comic, side character. But you don't get anything on an actual person named that.
Well, that would definitely annoy Nisha, but she'll
Yeah.
get on with it. She'll check back with the group. Hey, so what y'all need?
Place to go once we're in the building, I expect.
Um,
I mean, not that I'm opposed to shooting everybody in there, but I'm guessing you guys probably don't want to go that route.
I'd much rather keep the damage to a minimum.
let me go to a coffin motel. Can one of y'all hang with me to pull the plug in case things go wrong? And I'll see what I can do about testing this place's matrix security. If we can find out which stored where.
Why don't you take Cracked with you?
Who?
Ryota, you know,
Oh,
twitchy ears.
got it. Let's go then.
Okay.
All right, you can find a coffin motel. It's within everyone's lifestyle. Assuming no one has like creature of comfort.
Nope.
That's probably good.
Totally doesn't make sense for Ryote. I have it on
I
Crash
think-
Cart, but totally doesn't make sense on Ryote.
I think after we grab like a quick, meal break, Hammerhead will probably just direct Corky to drive back to the front of the place, because at least if Aisha fails the hack, we'll be able to see what their response is to her failing the hack from the street.
That's fine. You can manage that.
Yeah.
Is there any noise?
Depends. You're saying at a coffin motel?
Yeah.
Give me an area knowledge Seattle.
Go
I
ahead,
can do one.
default.
I can do one since I'm going with you.
Okay,
That's
do it
fine.
then.
You managed to find one that's it's about 15 kilometers away, so noise 5.
Noise 5.
Yep. If you want to do something that isn't a coffin motel, then you're free to.
I could do a nicer hotel.
A nicer hotel? Sure. It's an option. Is that what you're gonna try to do?
Slightly nicer.
All right. Give me an area knowledge Seattle again.
Jesus.
Eh. You can get one that's just under that, but you can't quite get down to 10 kilometers. So you're still at noise 5. Unless you
Okay, so
sit in a car.
I'll have to, unless I sit in the car.
I mean, you could just sit in a car that's closer.
Why don't I just do that?
I don't know.
All right, let's do that, and Rio can drive my mirror car, and I'll be in the back. Okay, so yeah. If I don't have to worry about noise, I'll have multi-dimensional coprocessor up.
Instead of the vectored signal filter.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, so program slotted.
What deck do you have?
Hermes Chariot. I have a hardwired program carrier, which has
Yep.
virtual machine preloaded. So
I am aware.
these programs are 2.
Yes.
Virtual machine gives you 2 extra slots. Since I'm using a module, I believe that gets me up to 4.
I am aware. Yes.
All right. Just so we're clear, my Fairlight Caliban comlink will be the cyber deck will be slaved to the comlink for firewall purposes.
Yes.
All right. Let's do some matrix perception. Let's first find a host and try to figure out what it's like.
Well,
what
you
it's
did
on, so
you
to
did
say.
get the details on their host, and it is on the Seattle grid.
Okay, which I have access to because of my lifestyle easily. Wow.
So I'm gonna go ahead and say that despite every other person on the net doing it wrong, it takes a simple action to command an agent to do something. I'm cool with you saying, hey, assist me with every X matrix action that I do. I'm not cool with you saying, assist every action I do. It has no way to predict what action you're going to do.
Okay.
If you wish to change what type of action it is assisting you with,
I will have it assist me with matrix perception and matrix searches for now. Is that okay?
I mean,
Those parameters.
you're not going to be throwing a matrix search up at random. You'll always be able to take a simple to do that. It will just consistently try to help you do a matrix perception.
Okay. All right, so parameters for the agent will be assist with matrix perception and hack. Matrix perception, hack on the fly, and
It can assist you with one thing.
Okay, well, right now I'm going to ask you to do matrix perception.
Okay. If you want to spend a simple action later to change that, you're free to.
Okay, got it.
What are you searching for?
I'm looking at the host, trying to figure out everything there is to know before going in. Let me pull up the list of questions.
That's not a search. That's a matrix
Perception, my bad.
Okay.
Start talking about matrix searching, and then that's what, yeah. All right, these are the things I would like to know. Tell me how many questions I get, first of all, if that's okay.
You get 7 questions.
Oh. First, device rating.
7.
I know about the grid. I would like to confirm it, though. So I'm gonna
It,
ask that
it is
question.
in fact on the Seattle grid.
Okay. Is there I'd like to know about one of his attributes. What's
What
his
attribute?
firewall at?
9.
Data processing.
10.
Sleaze.
8.
Attack would be 9 then.
No. Attack would be 7.
Oh.
Firewall's 9.
So it's a host rating 7, yeah.
Yes.
I believe I asked all the questions there is to
Nope.
ask.
You have 2 more questions you can ask. I don't know what you would ask with them.
I don't know if there's anything to ask based off the cheat sheet. Is there an icon run silent within 100 meters?
Of you?
This is just what the question says.
Yeah,
Can we
no,
go
that's
based off the
gonna
host?
be the host doesn't have a discrete location. The host is distributed. It's everywhere.
Okay. What's the last matrix action performed by the icon and the marks on the icon for the host? Those are my last 2 questions then.
Hosts don't perform matrix actions,
Okay.
and
How does their mark look like?
there's a ton of marks on it,
Okay.
of all different kinds because it's a host, and they invite marks to the people who are authorized to go in.
I get it. All right. I'm gonna take a simple action to switch my agent to assist me with hack on the fly.
Okay.
I'll check my baby monitor. Oh wait, I haven't even done anything illegal yet, so don't even worry about that.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to attempt to hack the host to get in 1 mark. I am running silent now.
All right. You do not succeed with that number of successes.
That's for the agent.
Ah. Well,
Boom, showed you. Got him.
yeah.
Wow, you're getting me fucked up by the GM. Please don't. I have Code Slinger hacked on the fly, so they'll set my base rolling at 14 because Hot Sim and Run Solid cancel each other out, right? It's
Correct.
together for the agent. I keep 9 of those.
You
because
get
I
a
do-
mark. You do not get to ask any questions.
Good enough. Wait, what do you mean I don't get to ask any questions?
You didn't succeed by enough to ask any questions.
Fair enough, so fuck, that was close. I would like to enter the host.
That is a complex action.
Okay.
You are now inside a relatively standard corporate host. Give me a moment,
All right.
because I thought I had that open, but I didn't have that open. All right. I am ready.
First simple action I'm going to do is tell my agent to help me with. Actually, no, I'm just going to roll a matrix perception by myself straight up.
Okay. You have 3 hits. What are you trying to do? What do you want to know? There's a patrol ice.
Okay.
And that's all that's not running silent that you can see without asking about it. I mean,
I would like to first try to spot a target icon I'm looking for. I'm looking for anything to do with floor plans or administration.
there is a file marked Administration files.
For my second and third action, I would like to look for icons that are running silent.
There are, in fact, icons running silent.
Would you please reveal 2 of them for me?
I can reveal one if it has, if you manage to have one that doesn't get any hits.
Okay, give it a go.
You cannot discern one.
All right, on my next turn, I will take a simple action, have my agent help me with matrix perception. And I will check my baby monitor.
8.
Okay. The turn afterwards, I will do matrix perception one last time. So I can get more questions and just knock this out the park, hopefully. This will be me rolling matrix perception now. No, edging that out of principle.
Have the poncho curse, eh?
Perhaps. Okay, I managed to keep.
Do you have 5 skill in computer?
No, I have 6, but it goes off intuition.
Oh, you have low intuition.
No, I have 5 intuition, 6 logic, and 6 ratings in the skills.
So why are you chucking 9 dice space?
What do you mean?
You threw 9 dice for matrix perception.
Running silent, -2.
Hot sim +2.
Oh shit, I'm retarded. I forgot about that.
Chuck 2 more dice and then re-roll the failures on those. So 2 more dice again. Alright, you get 8 successes. One of those is, hey, is there anything running silent? Then
I would probably keep, if I did a configure to be optimal, I think I could keep like 7.
yeah, except are you really gonna pull away from sleaze for that? Because you also didn't declare that beforehand. Which is kind of important.
Wait,
And
matrix perception is...
data proc. And your data proc is 4.
Yeah.
You will not spot anyone.
Okay.
What would you like to do now?
I would like to ask my 4 questions. My
You
first
mean
question.
your other 7?
My other 7? Yeah, sure. I'm sorry, I thought it was limited by... Never mind. I'm just
Oh
gonna-
yeah, no, you're correct. Your other 3.
Wait, what do you mean other 3?
One of your questions was, hey, is there anything running silent in this host?
Yes. Okay, so, looking for a target icon. I'm trying to find out if there's a directory called similar to,
A what?
personnel files,
There is a file marked personnel.
projects.
No. And you are out of questions.
Okay, free action to reconfigure.
Okay.
I will...
That's at the end of your turn.
Yes.
Let me know what you're reconfiguring. All right.
In programs.
Yep.
Last program I'll mention in a second. What's the one that helps with I think there's one that helps with major perception, but
Not that I'm aware of. I could be wrong, though. I'm not an aficionado. Haven't played a Decker in a while.
we're gonna go with sneak.
All right.
So
Sneak is the anti-trace user, right?
yes.
Got it.
Also, if I get converged on it, I don't get my physical location.
Yep.
All right, let's try the same thing we did last time. I keep all those this time.
All right. One of them goes to, hey, is there anything running silent?
Yes.
And then one goes to pick out a random thing running silent. There is a cyber deck that is running silent. You can ask up to 4 questions about it.
Device rating.
Device rating 3.
Okay, so your typical Ceruvia Novatech.
I
know you
probably-
can't confirm, but I'm saying it to myself.
Both.
I would like to search for a persona with similar. That's persona. I'm looking for the Decker.
The Decker, you have their persona, you have their deck. They're the
Okay.
same icon.
I would like to look for one more hitting icon. I'm looking for files of some sort. Hopefully, it pops up.
Hidden files?
Yes.
No.
Hidden directories, nothing.
No.
What directories are available? If I spend the rest of my questions on that.
Administration. There was one other that you already got.
We got administration personnel already.
Personnel, security, and public access.
Okay. And do I have a question left, or am I out for this turn?
You have 2 more questions.
Let me ask about the presence of a data bomb on security.
There is a data bomb on security. It is rating 4.
And is it protected at what rating? I mean, of course it's protected. It's a data bomb, but I gotta ask.
Well, the file is encrypted, also at rating 4.
Okay, and remind me, quick question, how does it's host plus rating for defending, right?
No,
Trying to crack the file.
Trying to crack the file, it will use. Let me look this up just to be sure, but protection rating times 2. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, crack file encryption and data bombs don't get to use the host.
All right, I need you to give me a second because I need to figure out a way to set up my deck so I don't blow myself up. We'll blow up my deck or some shit. The data bombs are nasty, right?
They certainly can be. You could take 4 damage if you set it off. You could also take 24 damage if you set it off.
Let me check a data trail to see if any of the programs here do me a favor. It's a negative Ghost Rider. Okay, I'm gonna go to the core. Reconfiguring the host. Reconfiguring my deck. 2 free actions to slot configurator in and swap it out.
Yep.
Config. How do you disarm a data bomb?
With a software plus logic check? I think.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, so
No,
Can you
software
understand?
plus intuition.
It's a firewall test, apparently.
It is a firewall limit test, yes.
Okay, so so scared.
All right. Can you do me a favor and roll me logic plus sleaze? I realize this is bad timing, but sucks to suck.
So, Corky, you're a Minotaur, right?
Oh, yeah. I,
And we just got a bunch of soy burgers, right?
um. Well, yeah. We got some soy burgers. Yeah.
So I did a bit of reading on account of learning about some literature. Isn't Minotaurs supposed to sort of be like cows or bulls or something?
Yeah, but we're not made out of soy.
Well, I mean, like, have you ever eaten like a real burger before?
Yeah.
That's never struck you as odd or anything?
Why would that be odd?
Because you're a Minotaur?
Yeah, it's just like imitation soy.
No, I mean like a real burger, like
Yeah.
beef
Yeah.
burger.
Yeah, like that's just like imitation soy or something.
They come from real cows, right?
No, soy doesn't come from cows. I swear, I don't know how many times I've had to have this conversation with people. It's so weird. So, soy is a plant. It's not a real animal.
No, the beef
You know that,
burgers,
right?
they come from cows.
No, soy doesn't come from cows. It comes from a plant. Here, I can show it. I can look it up for you.
Hey, Voro, am I good or am I in shit?
Yeah, no, you're in shit. But you don't know that yet. So go ahead and take your next action. You don't become aware that you're spotted until they can take an action against you.
I'm going to disarm the data bomb.
You do that, son. The data bomb is disarmed. Roll me initiative.
Okay. Can I take my free action and reconfigure? Because I was going to do this anyway. I'm going to
You can.
reconfigure as if nothing's going wrong, and I'm going to crack the file.
And that's totally fine if you get. I mean, you can reconfigure.
But
You'll get to crack the file on your turn if he doesn't act first.
I understand, but all right. So let's see. ASDI.
That's exceptionally bad.
I think that'd be appropriate for what my character's doing without the
Yep.
meta knowledge.
Yeah, no, that totally is.
Sick and nothing the wiser. Aisha will take a simple action to ask her agent to help her with brute force.
Okay.
With attack actions, or does it have to be a specific
It
matrix?
has to be a specific matrix action.
It'll be crack file then.
Okay.
And I'll take a simple action. No, I can't take. Wait, what can I do with a simple action?
You can change your icon.
Yeah, let me change my icon to look like something like I've seen around.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I hope you're proud of yourself.
What else was I gonna do with a simple action?
I don't know. Invite Mark.
I'm never gonna find a Mark II. Corky's gonna help me hack. Okay, so that's my first combat pass.
That is your first combat pass. I'm gonna have to decide exactly what they'll do, but it's gonna be this. You're gonna get brute forced, so please give me your. Since you're a slave to a Caliban, you will be giving me your will +7. 3 will, Decker, ballsy. Okay. Resist 1 matrix damage with the same.
I will take 2 matrix damage because plus
Well-
1 virtual machine. Or are you talking about it's going to my Caliban?
No, this is to your deck. This is you have to resist it. You only take the unresisted if you take damage.
Okay, how do I resist that shit?
Same roll. Will plus firewall. So 3 + 7.
Okay.
Okay. You don't take any damage. But you have just had a successful attack action against you, and you're aware of this fact.
Okay.
It is your turn.
Did he get a mark on me?
You can't be sure.
If I was resisting matrix damage, he would have got a mark on me.
Or he was really bad at data spiking you.
No, you said brute force.
I did say brute force. It is a reasonable assumption to draw that he brute forced you. But it is not the only possible option.
I'm gonna walk away. What I'm gonna do is switch interface mode from VR to AR.
Okay.
Reboot device. Oh wait, it's a complex. Well,
So you're in AR. But you can be in the AR. Hold on, it's a simple. You might be able to get all the way out. Switch interface.
which interface is simple. And assuming I can't jack out immediately,
You cannot.
what I will do is, as a simple, reconfigure my agent to help me with data spikes.
Okay.
As a free action, I'm gonna reconfigure my programs.
You do that. To final countdown.
Not change my deck attributes because they're already where I want them.
All right. Give me intuition plus 7.
Intuition plus 7.
Yep, the 7 being firewall. That's gonna be unpleasant. You're taking. You need to resist 14 damage with the device rating of your deck plus the firewall of your deck.
I think my deck is gonna be bricked.
Your deck is gonna be bricked, which is kind of unfortunate for him, but also kind of unfortunate for you. If you would like to edge that, you're free to.
Edging on a handful of dice. No thanks.
What's your edge rating?
5.
You can roll 5 exploding dice.
That's not gonna stop 14. Sorry.
I mean, you need 3 more on a rating 2 deck, so yeah, probably not.
Yeah. So I'm gonna save my 3 remaining edge.
All right. I need you to eat dump shock for me, please.
I switched to AR.
That's true. Your deck is simply bricked. Good catch. All right.
I'm going to reboot my comlink.
All right.
I'm going to do that to the group. Somehow they spotted me and my deck is fucking bricked. What the fuck?
Hammerhead and Corky, you are outside the building. Please give me a visual perception.
Okay.
So I just lost out on 2 modules are destroyed.
That is the price you pay.
I can buy new ones, but that's definitely important.
I'll help you cover the fee. You help me cover the lawyer, I'll help you cover that and stuff.
Let's just get the
you know.
job done first. I can afford it, no problem.
Yeah, I just mean like I count Decker fees as part of me if it happens there, because like you're doing it for everyone.
Okay.
So
Let's
I'm
talk
gonna
about
go,
that at the end of the run.
Yeah.
For now, let's get this job done.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask Ryote to hop into. I'm gonna drive home. I'm gonna drop off Ryote wherever he would like to be dropped off,
She.
or she.
Hammerhead, you get 4 successes. Corky, you get 3. Neither of you notice any perceptible change in the security as far as you can tell.
Well, I mean, we're just gonna probably hang out until we get a DNI call or something.
That's
figure.
totally reasonable.
I do denied on what I said.
Yeah, no, I understood.
Yeah.
I figured. Hammerhead, you will hear back from Vanna. They are licensed for Cyberdeck. They do not have legal access to biofeedback. They do not have legal access to assault rifle weapons, but they have access to non-lethal weapons smaller than assault rifles. Cameras and scanners as expected. Is there anything else you're curious about?
Magical licenses.
Barriers and non-lethal use of spirits.
So any security licenses like built in the building, like heavy blast walls or fence licenses or drone licenses. Like basically building licenses required to build the building in a certain style. Like if you were building the building in like a bunker or a military style, I imagine you'd need a license for that, specifying what you did.
They have dispensation for non-standard stairwell access. Granted, because they have a generator hooked up to the elevators and fireproof elevators. Well, fireproof meaning fire resistant. the building itself is mostly concrete construction, with glass windows, and it has dispensation for a excessive filtering by normal standards of their HVAC system.
Okay. So I'm pretty sure Hamzy with his 5 int and 3 logic can put that together. Don't take the elevators unless we got a decker. They will pipe gas in the event of an attack, because that's the only reason why you have better filtration systems than normal. They have spirits. They don't have heavy weapons or assault rifles legally, so we're likely not to encounter only small arms. So our primary danger will be from the gas and the spirits. And HTR, of course. Anything else that do you think that Vanna would kind of have stand out? I'm going to think for like a couple more seconds to see if there's anything other offhand I can think of.
I can't think of anything else.
Response time. What would be the projected response time? Do they have licenses for any security offhand other than Knight Errant? Like a specific SWAT team or...
No, they have Knight Errant with guaranteed response rates within 15 minutes, and some response rates as low as 1, which is advertising speak for 5. Except they do have the licenses for basically projecting mage shows up and does shit right away.
Yeah. Heavy body armor on the security. Can I sort of intuit that from the licenses?
They have licenses for full body armor, but not for actual security armor.
Okay, so we're likely to encounter goons in good armor with submachine guns or shotguns or the like, but nothing assault rifle sized or bigger, likely not AA-16s or anything of the sort, or sniper rifles, which means I think kind of just picking a location and mohawking it in is a very viable way to do this. Any licenses for particularly special security systems?
No.
Okay.
Relatively standard CorpSec.
What about CyberDeck licenses for like a prototype or something, or a research license?
They have. They do not have the licenses for on-site research into anything that could be possibly dangerous, which, given the scare with Deus and the ACHE, would include any kind of cutting-edge cyberdeck research. So they probably didn't do it on site.
Okay, so the query then. So our goal is to steal a cyberdeck, correct?
Yes.
We don't still know where that cyberdeck is, do we?
You do not.
Okay, that is a problem. How do you guys want to solve that problem?
Man, I wish you guys had common sense.
I do. Hammerhead has common sense.
I've asked like twice if anyone has had common sense.
I'll give you a point. So I'm stuck now.
Mayhap you should finish a matrix search. You've cut one short that was relevant at least once.
Okay. Yeah, so he'll inform Aisha that maybe she can dig in a little bit more. Oh, her deck's bricked.
I'll have to take the night to fix it.
Yeah, and then we can do research the following night, and then we'll be on like day 2.
I'll have to buy
Dope
a pack
ass
of
tip.
electronic parts. What?
Dope ass tip here. You could totally do the same search with maybe even a higher limit on your data processing by doing it on your Fairlight Caliban.
I mean, that would be easy, but I wouldn't have an agent open.
Well, I could assist you.
Sure.
I have computer skill.
Okay, let's do this. But
I'm not an agent. I'm much worse than that. But seeing as I have a day to sleep.
And
Here
what
you go.
specifically are you looking
Take 6
for?
assists.
What specifically are you looking for?
yeah, what specifically am I looking for? I thought I covered everything already.
except there was at least one search that you did not let get to the full amount of hits that you received. Actually, no, you cut it off. You didn't get the hits you needed. But you also don't need that many hits if you search for something more specific.
Let's see. Two matrix searches I cut off. One on the J, the other on the driver, who I believe to be the driver.
That is not entirely correct.
The building.
I'd search for. Did he get the name of the model of the cyber deck?
It simply has a designation number.
I'd matrix search for that designation number and then also search for the building simultaneously.
Okay. Can you do Hot Sim VR Infinite Planet Comic?
You
the-
can if it has the hot sim module.
Let me double check to see if I bothered to add that. I did.
You have a hot sim Caliban. That's like 16 fucking availability, man.
Yeah, also I gave you 6 assist dice. So chuck them.
It's 14 availability. Mods come separate. Oh wait, with the implant, yeah. It is. It would be 16 availability. Not during the course of play.
You didn't get it during the course of play?
I said I did.
Okay. Let, let,
That's down on principle.
yeah, no, that's a lot better.
19 dice, 0 successes. What the fuck?
That's I mean that's still kind of terrible because that's 38 dice and 7 successes, but it's much more reasonable than it was. And you don't turn anything up right away, but after about 30 minutes, you'll get that there is actually rumors of a business conference happening pretty soon, including Sony and a couple NeoNet subsidiaries. And there's something on the docket about a new cyberdeck design. It's not anything
I'm
huge.
Gonna keep at it for the better part of a day.
I mean, you can keep at it for up to 12 hours total.
I have a regulator. Is that still a 12-hour limit or no?
You know, it's just that you don't get anything after spending more than
Oh.
12 hours matrix
Okay, let's
searching.
start with 8 hours. See what
I mean, 8 hours won't get you anything. You don't get anything more until 12.
Okay, let's see what happens in 12.
Okay.
In the meantime, I'll send a DNI to my fixer to get replacement parts.
All right. You can.
I'm just gonna type out the shopping list.
Yeah, no, the shopping or electronic parts have no availability.
No, but I need to get modules too.
Well, yeah, that's a thing. After 12, whatchamacallit, 12 hours from when you started the search, you will find out that they're claiming it's cutting edge. You don't get the impression that it actually is cutting edge. NeoNet are just sending a plain a representative to check out their claims, basically. But it doesn't look like anyone actually thinks that this is going to produce anything worthwhile. And as a result, security would not be what you would necessarily expect from a brand new prototype cyber deck being shown to NeoNet. The meeting itself is not, in theory, supposed to be for a couple weeks, but you do find a sliver where a security guard said he saw it when he was working on the ground floor. He's kind of a neo-anarchist. Been posting about what them dirty capitalists have been doing. And
This might interest me more if I could find out who this one guy is.
well, he is posting under a pseudonym. If you want to run a separate search for him, you can try to do that.
I'll make a note to do that later. Let me
Alright.
let this search run out.
So he posted he saw this on the first floor.
Yes.
We want to talk to this guy for sure. If I can figure out a way to find out what that pseudonym's tied to from Matrix things. But I think I need to take a break for 5 minutes. I need to get some food in me.
That's not
You
a
know,
bad idea. Let's
I
take
need
a
some cereal.
break, guys. Let's take a break.
Sounds like a
Sounds good.
plan. Because it's a Voro run. We still probably got half of this left to go.
It depends on how you handle it. You all, legwork is the hard part of this run, I will say.
You say that.
I'm not throwing PR6 goons at you. This is not a prime light run.
So,
Yes. Everyone is here.
I don't want to deal with the host again, unless I have to. But I think my character should go with you as soon as we figure out where his device is, so I can jack on site.
Oh yeah, we'll jack you in and defend you while you take out the systems.
Yeah, it'll be much easier that way.
Yeah. Like,
How hard is it to repair a deck, Mr. Rick?
It's a hardware plus logic check. If you don't have golden screwdriver, each hit you get can either repair a box, or half the amount of time. The base time being 1 hour.
How many times do you want to keep rolling this?
You can roll it for as long as you want. It'll take time.
Just assume I take the better part of the day fixing it.
Alright, you've repaired 7 boxes. You got 2 more to go. Alright. At 4 hours, you should be done. Yep, you're done.
4 hours to get back in.
Less
Gear.
than 4 hours to
Okay.
get your deck fully repaired. That does not count any time to replace your modules.
Speaking of those modules, how long will it take to get those back?
You have to roll availability for them.
Can we roll 7R?
You can throw your fixer's dice, and then I will roll 7 against it. Ty gets it in double time. What is the cost?
Give me a second.
1,500, I thought he had it written down as.
I think it's like 1,400, but let me double check.
Yeah, 14.
Yeah, that'll be 4 days before you get it.
Can I throw more morning at it to get in a normal time frame?
You can throw 25% of the cost to throw an extra die. You can do that up to 12 times.
Let's go with 50%.
All right. Chuck 2 more dice.
Good enough.
You'll get it in 2 days instead.
Okay. 2 days without a multi-dimensional coprocessor. And now I need to, the program carrier is no test. It's just 2 and apart, so I can at least have the virtual machine thing running again.
Are you buying that legally? Because otherwise you do need to... Oh,
Legally.
okay.
It's
What sin are
legal.
you tying it to?
My sin.
Your real sin?
My fake sin.
Okay, which fake sin?
The only one I have.
Okay.
Although, honestly, let me see if Frank can get it under the table. Since you did mention that.
I've heard that song before, Dagon.
yeah, I just think it's hilarious whenever that comes on.
You will get it in 6 hours.
I'm gonna get 2 packs of parts as well.
Okay. Pay for 'em.
Yeah, I'll pay for them easily. I'll just get a 5-pack.
Do you have a hardware kit, I assume?
I do not.
Well,
Actually-
you couldn't have actually made the repairs then.
How would we get a hardware kit? Shouldn't be no problem, right?
It isn't a problem. You just need to pay for one, and I'll assume you did it before you repaired. There's no availability, I believe. Confirm that when you buy it.
They are.
Toolkit.
But you actually have to do it as
Toolkit?
a kit. Yeah.
Toolkit,
The
yes.
toolkit is 500 new yen.
Any availability?
0.
Okay, then add it to your sheet.
And it says enter a value for toolkit.
It's
Hardware?
500. Or, yeah,
No.
hardware.
Hardware.
And then making the modification will be a extended test.
Okay.
Hardware plus logic, limit mental, threshold 15, duration 15 minutes.
Give me a quick second. I'm going to ask you this again. Just forgive me. Talking about the hardwiring. Extended test 15. 15 minutes. Okay, here we go.
So check your hardware. No, that's
Oops.
not it. Try again. All right, check 11. No, you lose a die each time.
Okay.
So you're at 5 successes. And then you need to throw 10. 8. 11.
Got
15.
it. It's in.
An hour and 15 minutes later, you manage
Program
to
hardwired in.
hardwire in your second module.
Okay, cool. So we're on day 2 right now. I have no multi-dimensional crow processor. I have everything else we just talked about, though, right?
Correct.
Let's try to work on that dude. Find out who the security guard was based on his pseudonym.
All
Can
right.
I matrix search to find more postings by him? See if that can help me narrow it down.
You can make a matrix search. It will be subject to. I wish I had marked down what page that was.
I'm going to be using my deck for this one now. It's back and working.
That's fine.
I'm doing this from home.
You will be suffering a -2 die mod for the
Okay.
information being obscure, and it's threshold 6.
Threshold 6. So first I'm rolling the agent. Matrix search, +2 for Hotsim, +3 for deck. I mean +3 for the agent. -2. You know what, I'm just going to assume no Hotsim. Just assume that cancels out. 14. I haven't got a chance to refresh an edge yet, right?
I mean, why wouldn't you have? I mean, I guess I don't know exactly what you've done. So, what day is it again that I said that I sent it to?
I said we're on day 2.
Yeah, you're on day 2, so no, you haven't had a chance to refresh Edge yet. You haven't taken time to sleep.
Okay.
Busy repairing shit.
Yeah. Pre-edging. Got him.
Yeah, and in 12 hours, 6 hours, you'll get some relevant information, maybe. Hammerhead, Ryote, and Corky did all refresh and Edge.
Actually, I need to
Okay.
roll to see if I do.
Alright, Insomnia, because you were the worst min-maxer.
I didn't take it for min-maxing purposes. In fact, if I'd known it was as bad as it was, I wouldn't have taken it for flavor purposes.
If you don't have high intuition or will, it's brutal.
Charisma.
It is charisma plus willpower.
No, insomnia, intuition plus willpower. It's weird.
Charisma. It's a composure check. I'll double check that, but
It's not a composure check.
in all but name.
Yeah, but it's
Oh
not.
no,
like,
it is
doesn't-
intuition plus willpower.
Yeah,
Holy shit!
Yeah, Knight has it. That's how I know.
I did it
Well,
wrong the entire
it's-
time I played Paladin. Whoops.
Well, it's still a shitty roll, but it's not quite as shitty.
Let me
Nope.
be right back one.
Hold on.
Do you want to spend edge on that, Albert?
No.
I've asked him that question before. Oh, it used to be. It was charisma in the original book, according to my PDF. In the first printing, hence the confusion. I don't know why they stealth changed that.
I don't
Back.
know why they did either, but they did.
Well,
So,
in 6 hours, you will find out that abrupt techno. You will find out that his name is Timothy Henderson. He was fired 3 days ago and then was arrested 2 days ago for breaking in and trying to burn the place down. And is currently in KE custody.
fucking crackhead.
I know. He was quite high on jazz.
I'm gonna relay it to the group. Like, so I got a lead, but I don't know if he can reach that lead. I don't know if he want to either. So this guy's in the K lockup. Those the guard that says he claims to have saw the DAC prototype.
That
And I'm
said,
also wondering if it's a red herring as well.
that said, while you're doing all of this looking into him, you do find he seems to be trusted in the neo-anarchist community online. I mean, his info does seem to be legit most of the time. He went a little unhinged when he lost his job. And also his wife divorced him 3 weeks ago.
I think we should talk to Mass. I think this man needs a lawyer. I'm gonna. All right, quick question, Hammerhead. I mean, Dagan, who has the higher loyalty near you? I got Vanu at 1.
I am at 1.
Okay, I'm gonna call up Matthew Vanna.
Why are we calling him up again?
Because the guy who saw the deck, the DOA guy, is currently in K lockup. You want to be able to talk to him, right?
To figure out what he did. I can't go there and have a chat.
To figure out where the thing was being taken to. He said he got a glimpse at it on the first floor while he was working, right?
Yeah. I figure you want to call him up this time. Just tell him Hammerhead. Tell him to check in, because, well, he'll explain it. Maybe you should be the one to have a chat with him or something. Just because when I did, on account of certain events that I'm not willing to go into, certain groups may be aware of me. So I think walking into a KE precinct is probably not a good idea. In other words, he's PA5.
Okay, I'm PA3. I think I'll be fine, because the only people that are mad at me is that technology.
But that definitely could be our final lead before we hit the actual facility.
Yeah. I'm going to call it Mr. Matthew Vanna.
Ring.
You know, get him out on bail.
Yeah,
Huh?
that's what I'm saying. That's actually what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Ring. This is Matthew Vanna's office.
Marissa Hadley here, looking for Mr. Vanna. Is he available right now?
Give me 1 moment, please. He's not available just at the moment, but I can have him give you a call back in about 5 minutes.
That'd be much appreciated.
All right.
Click. Back to
Click.
matrix searching.
5 minutes pass. Ring, ring.
Pick up. Marissa Hadley.
Yes, this is Matthew Vanna. You called?
Yeah, it's Aisha. How you doing? Listen, I need you. Could you look into this? What's the name of the guy? And what K precinct house was he being held at again, GM?
You were not informed of what he was or where he was being held. And his name was. I have his last name only. Does
I know
anyone?
about the crime, though, right?
Yeah, breaking in and attempted arson. Like I personally don't remember the name I gave you.
All right, I don't remember it either. So whatever.
You
Well,
have the name though.
Okay, I'm gonna be like, so I need to speak with a certain individual, and I feel like you could possibly secure this person's temporary freedom. His name is blah blah blah. He was apparently booked by KE 3 days ago for attempted break and enter and arson of his former workplace. Perhaps maybe you could get him on bail if I foot the bill.
I will look into it and contact you.
Thank you. Click. I'm going to look into more information on this guy so I can help Matthew Vanna figure it out faster.
You can do that.
So, this is part of the same matrix search, right?
Sure.
Okay, let me know if I find out anything more that helps Mr. Matthew Vanna. Anyone else doing things, or?
I think we're just waiting on that. Like, I guess other than that, we could look into kind of getting our gear close to the site, like how we plan that. But realistically, we just drive up there, get the gear out, and go.
You want to do some physical recon on day 2 and see how they change it up during the day?
Yeah, well,
Because
yeah,
Aisha's pulling 12-hour
Yeah.
shifts decking.
he'll take Corky with him again, and we'll just watch.
Just go
See
up the
any
place
changes.
and see how things go throughout the day. Who's there? Who's not? When the guard change? I was gonna say guard changes shift, but when people get on shift, like other people going into the building to go to work when they leave.
Not even 5 minutes after you finish speaking with Vanna, he says his bail is priced probably higher than you can afford to pay. 40,000, but I can get in contact with him and ask him a few questions for 1,000.
Agreed.
What would you like me to ask him? I can't promise he'll answer, but if he's utterly uncooperative, I'll half the fee.
Fair enough. I know his pseudonym, right? So I'm like,
Yes. It has a lot of numbers and in the place of letters, and I could not possibly pronounce it.
I wouldn't ask you to. I'm gonna text you a pseudonym he used on a popular Neo-A site. He posted about seeing a certain prototype at his workplace before being terminated. I want to know what floor they took it up to. That's all I wish to know.
Understood. I'll be back to you within 4 hours or so.
Understood. Your fee should be in your account. Boop, 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 beep, beep. Now.
Of course. Click.
Good deal. I'm gonna mention that on DNI. So this guy's bail's at 40K. You guys that know any bail bondsmen? It's kind of not my thing. I don't usually get locked up. I'm not rich enough to bail him out for 40K. Nor would I.
I mean, I'm honestly not sure why you all feel the need to bail him
Bail
out.
him out. I don't
I don't
want to. It was just Corky made the suggestion. Like,
I thought we needed to get him out for some reason. I may or may
We
not
just
have-
need to talk to him. As long as he answers our questions, he can stay in fucking jail for all I care. Think I want that dude walking the streets? Nah, I just want him to answer my question real quick, and then he can go
Sorry.
back on to fighting the man.
Yeah, sorry, I had some heavy cutouts there for a while.
No big deal.
Which was convenient because I needed to be quiet anyway. So, I'll go back to being quiet.
Are you all going to try to do anything interesting within the next 4 hours?
I believe they're doing recon, just scoping out the place for the next couple hours.
Hey, Voro, could you change your name a little bit?
Yeah,
So
can you
it's
please
something I
change your
can-
name? It's
No.
intimidating me.
No, it's something so that I can actually use the whisper function. That's all.
Fun fact: if you just type /WGM, it'll go to him as well.
Oh, okay. That's what it is.
And
Just in
then we
case you
wouldn't
do
know that
GM
you're
voice.
whispering.
Oh, yeah. You wouldn't know at all.
Sneaky bugger.
Oh yeah, there. You betcha. You betcha. Oh, that Uber accent. Yeah, that's a good one there.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, no.
Going big and for a big.
Oh, it's a big one there.
Are you Henny Jr. now? What the fuck? So, Urban Brawl, anyone?
I'm now thinking about let's see if I can find it. Guys on Ice. Wait, is there a video of this? Really?
If nothing is going to happen that is exciting for the next 4 hours, then I think we'll cut straight to where Van calls you back, right?
Mm.
Hello,
Yeah,
this is Hoppy.
we're kind of just chilling.
They were
Alright.
looking at the physical building for a couple hours, right?
I mean, yeah, go ahead and throw me a perception test. None of you have lack of focus, right?
Mm.
Corky, Hammerhead.
What's up? What's up?
Visual perception?
I will chuck you some dice.
Them dice best get chucked, son.
Oh, no.
Bring it, nerd.
Yeah. Yeah, I bet you like those dice, nerd.
Wait, hold on. So just a quick sanity check here. We haven't been sitting in front of the building for 14 hours, have we?
No, you all went home and slept and then came back.
Yeah, that'd be awkward otherwise.
Yeah. Okay. Cause like, all right.
I mean, I switched out the licenses for today. The car has different plates.
The car is different if we're using your car.
Oh yeah, we'll use your car. Just
No, it's okay. Well, you use yours. It's fine.
Just don't get anything on the seats or nothing, okay?
Okay. Yeah.
And sit up straight. If they're broken when you're done, you're paying for them.
Oh, okay. Should I pay for them now, and then if I don't break them, I get the cash back? Some people tell me to do that.
Careful where you sit all your weight. That's all.
Like how much are they? Like
watch the horns while you're at it.
What do you mean? If I watch the horns, I'm less likely to be careful because I'll be looking up.
They're poking right into the roof.
Well, the more I move around to try and look at them, the more they're gonna move.
No, just don't puncture my car with them.
Well, why would I do that?
You got caps for those things.
Oh yeah, he'll pull out like 2 little pieces of cork
Yeah.
after his namesake, and he'll put pieces of cork on the tips of his horns.
There we go. That'll work. Yeah, now we can go watch.
Okay.
One or the other of you decide which, and then roll me etiquette.
I mean,
Well,
I love rolling. All right, fine. Oh, wait, I think we have the same number.
Just roll etiquette. Fine.
Yeah, I insist. Now you're trying to prove a point, so go ahead. I insist.
Okay. Why don't you assist my etiquette then, if you insist?
All right.
Oh, we have the same etiquette.
Yeah. I remember pulling it.
Yeah.
Boom. Look at that.
That etiquette.
That boom, boom,
You
boom.
don't get arrested for being fucking weirdos.
Hey, I'm a perfectly sane street samurai who headbutts people.
And I am an unknowable entity of obscure and peculiar fashions. Wait, I see your point now.
Of course you do. I'm omniscient and all. Right, with that done, Aisha, you get a call back from Vanna. And he
This is Hadley.
says, I got the information you desired. He says that it is being held either in the conference room or the security area. The man's quite insane, by the way.
I have no doubt. Hopefully he stays locked behind bars for a long time.
Right. Is there anything else I can do for you?
What floor did he say it was on?
Presumably you know which floors the security and conference room are on.
Of course.
All right, that would be your answer then.
Thank you, then.
Have a good day. Click.
I'll relay it to the team. So, security office or the conference room has the device, but I'm not too sure which floor.
It's the first floor.
I would
Wait,
assume
well,
the first floor.
We're just gonna improvise. You
How
know?
many floors is this building?
14 above
14.
ground.
How many below ground?
Unclear.
Well, you know what? At the worst, we just pinch one of the employees and go blah blah blah. You tell us shit, or we break your leg.
Hammerhead, you have common sense. Do you want to spend a point?
told not
Don't
to
make
do
him
that.
spend a point. I can.
We
tell.
were told not to do that, but it's not like we actually have to hurt them.
No, not that.
Oh.
It has nothing to do with
Yeah,
your time.
okay, I'll have another point. Sure.
It's on,
Three.
it's on the first fucking floor.
Oh, amazing. I'm sorry, I'm stupid.
Guys,
I feel like
I've drawn one floor for you guys.
I
And
said
it
that.
has both a conference room and a security room.
No.
And he earlier mentioned that it was on the first floor.
I'm sorry if this is profiling, but don't ever listen to what Ryote says. No, don't do it.
That wasn't Ryote. That was
That was
me
Albert.
pointing out stuff that Voro had already said.
The more you say Ryote, like the more I just want like a bowl of tortilla chips to consume whatever this Ryote is.
I think of roti actually. You know, like that sort of like vegetarian Indian bread.
I
Yeah.
usually
That shit's
finally
good.
pass out and
Shit's really
relax
good.
for the next 8 hours.
Actually, Ryote is more like I imagine like it would be like a something you add on to it, you know, like to the name of a dish. Like you could have it's some sort of Italian dish, chicken Ryote.
Carne Riote.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Yeah, carne Ryote. I'd much rather have chicken Ryote. Like that's clearly a nice pan-Mediterranean dish. It's got that like really great. It like only only people who use good olive oil actually know how to make this dish.
Oh,
That sort of
speaking
thing.
of good olive oil, I had a rant a few days ago. We
Uh-oh.
had bad olive oil. It made me feel terrible about my life.
I'm
I
sorry.
live in an Italian neighborhood, and someone bought the olive oil they cut with the crappy industrial oil, and I was just I don't know why I'm thinking of that now.
Because it
I
came
don't
up in
know. It's
conversation.
not my fault.
I'm a
Can't be my fault at
discerning
all.
I'm a discerning person when it comes to olive oil. It's a problem.
It's okay. I'm also a fan of Popeye and his lady.
Oh,
Shut up, guys. It was a good joke.
Who definitely ain't no virgin, let me tell you.
Right. Well, I would now like, because it seems like an appropriate time, us to go through and describe the highest karma negative value that each of your characters have, and possibly how it came about. Corky.
Okay. Oh shit. My highest karma negative value.
Yep.
Let me see here. Let me pull up his thingamajogger. It may or may not have crashed on me. I was buying some time, and I'm buying more time now, very possibly, as I am
Speaking of
continuing
buying more
to talk.
time, I
And
have taken a roll of duct tape and turned it into a ball that I hope to throw at people's heads and cause it to stick.
okay, all right. So social stress is that 8?
8.
Normally, or yeah, okay. So yeah, that is his highest one. It is overly aggressive folk, predominantly red clothing, and water features. It pretty much describes itself. I'm pretty sure everyone has social stress, predominantly red clothing, aggressive folk, or overly aggressive folk and water features. So I don't think there's anything we really need to describe about that.
Hammerhead.
Weak immune system, actually.
Really?
I don't know if that one's ever come up. Also, Horizon has all his files. He has distinctive style, and he doesn't like elves.
You still haven't bought that off? Seriously?
No, he don't like elves.
Uh-huh.
Elves have
Rio Day.
not endeared themselves to him. The bastards.
Insomnia, poor self-control, combat monster, and wanted. All are 10.
And you wonder why I don't like the elves.
And Aisha.
1 second.
Oh, and you couldn't have looked while everyone else was describing theirs.
Hey, I feel like I have to defend this person. And by defend them, I mean that I'm going to start doing something that some people call filibustering, but I feel is not the correct terminology, because all I'm really doing here is
Vinny, you would make a
advancing
very good politician.
what I like to call word cushion. Oh, you're good? Okay.
Hey,
all right,
so-
I'll shut up now.
The highest value negative quality. Correct?
Correct.
Sinner NeoNet.
Full sinner?
Full sinner. Her mommy and daddy worked for Novatech. She was 12 when Crash 2.0 happened. She lost both of them. So she was born corp, she was raised corp, educated corp, and then things went wrong.
How did things go wrong?
So he had this gig as a decker in Cairo with a NeoNet team for the Great Library of Alexandria. And it was a pretty cush job until they robbed the place under their nose.
Boy, that must really hit home.
Basically, let's see, on Decker's part, someone drugged her food while she was decking, so she jacked in. Next thing you know, she blacked out while she was doing some troll ice, some shit like that. Basically, the whole team got canned after theft. Especially because Seder Krupp had an exhibit with the item later.
Well then.
Yeah.
It's pretty shitty.
Very shitty.
Does she want back in?
She's kind of liking life on the outside,
Well then.
She gets challenging work, good nuyen, and not a lot of oversight or paperwork.
All right. Well, with that, I believe you all are informed of the situation. I am more informed of your situations. Ryote, are you throwing on a different disguise, or are you just kind of letting the one you're wearing fade and crumble and be shitty?
I should probably roll up another one.
That's
Ouch.
that's a quick glitch.
It is. If I
Mhm.
recall correctly, that ruined my last disguise kit too.
Yeah. See, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna roll, and it's gonna determine what's gonna happen, just like I did last time. Uh, and you're just you're gonna take a -2 penalty to your actual disguise. And you're not gonna be aware that this is actually a problem. You're gonna think you did fine.
Oh God.
You were free to edge it despite this, but
That's why you always take a before and after photo when you check yourself before you really wreck yourself, yo.
And I'm gonna edge this.
your disguise plus intuition -2 is 6.
Oh, I thought you meant after.
No,
Okay.
just re-roll the whole thing correctly.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
You heard him. He said re-roll the whole thing correctly. That starts with the 3d6. You're gold. You're gold. You're gold, pony boy. Go, go, go! Before he realizes what he said. Guys, I'm here just to antagonize the GM. I hope you're okay with that.
You have
Oh.
the one success disguise. This is gonna be fun. Have fun. You should look into. No, only one.
So, due to stuff and stuffology and things and thingology, I believe I would need to meet up with my wonderful, awesome friend who can make my face not my face again.
Yeah,
As much as I'd love a six-hit disguise to stick through.
I'm gonna do that as well.
meet with Gary, both of you.
Yeah, we'll go together.
Alvord?
Speaking of,
Just for me
well, if someone wants to get me
or on me.
or get me a disguise by Kyrie, I would take one.
I
Disguised
mean,
by Kyrie.
you
Sounds like
think
a-
you're fine if you don't have her as a contact.
I don't.
No.
Oh wow.
I also would like to see if someone could at least bring some of my gear across the checkpoint. Maybe even give me a ride.
Hey, Shakun, you want to be in the smuggling compartment?
Why would you want to be in the smuggling compartment?
Because it's comfy enough and padded.
No.
Oh
what's
wait,
wrong
I
with
meant
comfy?
cars is a different character. I don't even have a smuggling compartment. I drove a bike. Never mind. Good
I'm
luck.
gonna throw this out. I'm gonna throw this out there. Regardless of how good of a disguise you're wearing, if you're wanted by anyone who has the ability to just throw around cash to get you killed, you know, it doesn't matter how good of a disguise you're wearing. It's still a disguise that could possibly be seen through. Like my 8-hit
Listen.
disguise could still be seen through.
Ryote winked at a KE officer while wanted. Your shit don't fly, Benny.
You winked at a
Yeah.
what?
It was on my run
You did what?
Yep.
and rolled the exact threshold needed not to get arrested because she really should have been.
That's,
I nearly spent at his edge to arrest
that's
her.
not, it's not that's not even a threshold thing. That's what?
I gave her
Am
a
I taking
threshold
am I
4 and she hit it on 4
am I
dice.
taking crazy pills? What's going on? You don't what? What?
I think the best part
No,
is
that's
not
not a
having a
thing.
car yet. How can you not have a car if you wanted and be alive?
So, Ryote, give me an. Do you wear a bike helmet?
Yes.
Okay, give me an etiquette check.
So was anybody going to actually pick some gear up for me?
No, no,
Nope.
non principle, no. I mean,
No one likes you.
I meant like
no, it's-
Hammerhead would be pretty worried about it because like if he gets caught in the car with you, then he's an accessory.
All I need is someone to take my freaking full body armor across the checkpoint because I can't do it on a goddamn bike.
Yeah, okay, I'll do that. I won't take you in the car though.
why not? We have enough. We have enough room, Hammerhead.
I ain't taking her in the car. She can drive. You can come in 20 minutes behind us, okay?
That's fine. I just need someone to bring my
Wait.
gear.
I'll bring the
Wait,
gear.
what?
I'll even bring
I-
my shit. I'm bringing all the nice toys. All the good shit. But you're driving in 20 minutes after I'm through, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So what? Why are we? Why are you? Do you two have like a
Fragging knife
history
here.
or something?
Just don't ask.
Hammerhead, that's not okay. That's really not okay.
Jesus fucking Christ.
That's really racist.
Here's my etiquette.
What's that, Hammerhead?
I gotta imagine the idea of this giant minotaur berating this cybered up orc while he stuck 2 large corks in his horns.
What's your roll of 7 dice for, Hammerhead?
Etiquette to get through a checkpoint.
Okay. You're gonna need to check it one more time to go back the other way.
Let's do it.
And Ryote, what is your 8 die and then 7? Is that an edged etiquette?
Yep.
That's great. You're only going to get a distracted look at.
Do I need to roll for checkpoints right now?
Yeah, just one is fine. And
Same
Hammerhead, you're
deal
also fine.
before.
Friendly ghost.
Are you sure you don't have social stress, do you?
No, why?
Shit. I wanted to have you glitch. But you're fine. All right. Everyone is through for the time being. You all are where you want to be. Where do you want to be, Corky and Hammerhead, since you're together?
Forever.
Well, we're gonna go hit the base now, right?
That's what I thought was the plan.
Yeah, so we're all just like if we're all through the checkpoints, Hammerhead will kind of motion for Ryote to get in the car,
Yep.
and then he's gonna start changing, because like we're walking right there, and we're just gonna kick the door down and get into the conference room. We've learned as much as we can, effective.
All right.
The other option is the security room. Hello?
Hello.
I just said the other option is not a conference room, it's a security room. And if they ain't there, well then shit, I'm gonna have to do some on-site decking and figure it out quick.